So this is the first test of the Frankenstein IMA system in the CRZ. So you can see the battery voltage is 182.5 volts. That's the actual voltage of those 72 LTO cells. So this is like 30 plus volts higher than we were before, with the most we ever achieved with the previous setup. So this is using the lithium IPU and DC to DC converter and the nickel metal hydride MCM. So we've obviously got the wiring basically right, because you'll be pleased to know the car started with the IMA after I just corrected a problem with my IPU interceptor. Now the IMA light is on, so of course I do sort of expect that at this very early stage, but the car does drive around okay, up to about 75 amps, and then the IMA cuts out and you have to reset the ignition to get the functionality back. But the DC to DC is working, as you can see there. The charge light is not on, so that's good. So the 12 volt battery is charging, so the IMA is working, but there is obviously an error code stored, and unfortunately my bloody laptop, which I run my HDS on, is packed up today, so I can't pull the IMA code, so I don't know what I'm looking for at the moment. But it may be to do with current sensing, because it seems to be, the IMA seems to trip out when the current reaches a certain point, so maybe there's a discrepancy there. And if you remember, I am using the lithium phase sensors and the nickel metal hydride MCM, and I'm also using the lithium current sensor, battery current sensor, and the nickel metal hydride MCM. So there, the circuitry may be slightly different. So what I might have to do is I might have to swap in the nickel metal hydride battery current sensor and the nickel metal hydride phase sensors. That's not the end of the world, but it's obviously something I'll have to look at. But first of all, I need to get my HDS working, but it's in and running, and I can drive it around if I keep the current below about 75 amps. So it's obviously very sprightly, because we're talking 182 volts at 75 amps. So that is whatever kilowatts that is, certainly probably 15 or something like that. So yeah, so it's working, but obviously still a few glitches to iron out.